Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lionel here, and I have a fragrance review for you. As you can see, I've sort of changed my setting, so there may be like a slight echo because I am in my kitchen, little dining room, dinette area. So anyway, um, this is a special um, uh, uh, this is a special um, review, sort of a first impressions, sort of a review, sort of an experiential thing that I've done because I think these deserve a little more respect than just me putting them on and then, um, you know, telling you all what I smell. So, anyway, here are the fragrances. Now, I can't remember which number is which. So let me apologize up front. However, these are two fragrances from the House of Sebastian, or you guys may know him as Robert Elder. He is a brother who has done a few videos and has talked a lot about his recent endeavors in uh, or his entrepreneurial spirit in the fragrance world. So he is an independent guy. He is doing his own fragrances, much like Kerosene is doing. Um, so I just want to give him a shout out. Now, I have talked quite a bit about Robert Elder, and so he every time he sends me something, I promise to review it, give a first impression. So I didn't want to give a first impression again like I did the last time, which is just putting it on my arms and wearing it. I actually wore these two fragrances. One I wore twice, um, and I no longer have that fragrance. My coworker took it, and these are the two that I have left. Again, I forgot the numbers, so let me tell you what I smell, and you can make a decision, or Robert can come back and tell you which is which. So let's first start with this one. Um, I have that one on there, and this one contains watermelon. So this one is sort of has a watermelon accord in it. Now I don't know what else is there, but it is definitely watermelon. There are some florals and hints of musk and something else. Um, Now, you think of watermelon, you think of musk, you think of florals, you think of feminine. But none of his fragrances come off really feminine at all. This one, again, I don't know the number, um, um, is actually quite masculine. The top is very, very fruity. So as you smell it, um, right out of the bottle, you're going to get this almost fruity, um, sort of this fruity, musky, maybe vetiver, something else is in there. Again, I can't remember the notes. So anyway, so I wore this fragrance last Monday. No, last Tuesday. I wore one Monday and Wednesday. That's the one that I gave away. And this is Tuesday. So this is Tuesday's fragrance. So I asked my coworker, what did she think? Um, the one that she took, and I don't know the number of that one. That one was um, this one is watermelon. This one has peach. I think that one may have been the dandelion one. I can't remember. She took that one anyway, and she said when she first smelled it, she said it smelled like a sort of like an air freshener or something you put in your car, but not in a bad way. Just sort of it reminds her of the the little pine thing that you put in your car or the thing you put under your seat or something. And um, so I came back. That was the opening. So I put it on right before I came into work. I let her smell it within the first, 30 minutes of the application. So I came back a couple of hours later. I got really busy. Came back a couple of hours later and asked her to smell it, and she was just blown away by it. She really, really liked it. I asked her if she could smell anything. She just said, it's just fruity and floral. And she said the one that I gave her was definitely more on the feminine side. Though, it didn't smell bad on me. It didn't smell too girly. But she definitely said she can see a woman wearing that one pretty easy. So that's that one. And I think that one has the dandelion or something else in it. Robert, you got to help me. Now this one has the watermelon note, and I wore this one Tuesday. Um, and it's this one has sort of a little spice, maybe some frankincense or something. There's something in this that's sort of racinic, which is again one of those just contradictory type things. Um, I wore it Tuesday and I asked her what she smelled on this one, and immediately she pointed out, she said, "Oh, that one's fruity but different. It's not as floral as the other one." Um, so that was in the first application. As it went on, I came back, and this time I came back purposely after lunch. Um, and I didn't reapply it. I didn't do anything. And the weird thing about this one was the one with the watermelon is it got heavier in the dry down, which is usually, most fragrances fade into the dry down. This one actually picked up steam, which was just outrageously like I can almost feel it radiating off my skin, almost like a menthol um, type of feel on my skin, which was very unique, very refreshing, very cooling, and I absolutely loved it. Um, this is definitely a unisex fragrance. It is definitely fruity, but there's something in it, kind of giving it this rough, dark edge, this raw edge, and I got a compliment without asking, and then I asked the coworker who took the other one what she thought about it, and she really liked it and said, "Oh." I asked her would she buy it. She said, "Man, I would love to buy this, and I think I would like it better on my husband than me because there's something in it that's a little spicy." So that's that one. This one actually has peaches and pineapple in it. Yes, peaches and pineapple, and you can smell it right off. You can smell the pineapple and you can smell that peach in it. And then again, there's something else in here that's giving it a very unique kind of spicy accord. And this is my favorite one. The one with the peach and pineapple is my absolute favorite. I really, really liked it. I didn't ask anybody about this one. So the first one I asked, the second one I asked and got an unsolicited compliment. This one I didn't ask and got complimented throughout the day, right? Um, again, this one had the same effect that this one had, and that as it dried down, it got heavier. So the base is actually heavier than the top for some reason, and very, very unique. I mean, heavier, denser, and also has that a feel to it. It's um, um, this one is definitely something. This one I would wear just about anywhere, but a little less casually. I mean, what I'm saying. I think this one would be, you going out, dating, like that's this type of fragrance. This one, is a bit more casual. You can throw it on and go, to a game. You can go to certain places like that. Now, once it starts to dry down, it starts to really pick up. So you have to be careful. This one just sort of has a sophistication to it. I mean, it's just very unique. It is very nice. It is very lovely, spicy and fruity, and that's these contrasts. And this one is definitely, the peach and the pineapple is definitely less floral of the three that I had. So, Robert, again, you did an excellent job. I really, really appreciate it. I absolutely adore these fragrances. Um, my coworker just really begged me for the second one, so I decided to let her have it. So I apologize beforehand if you didn't want me to do that, but she really liked it, and actually she wore it to work today, and it just smells wonderful on her. So I wanted to keep it, but I didn't want to be selfish and keep it all to myself since she's been so generous to me, Robert. And that's my review of the numbers were 21, 20, and 22, I think. And I can't tell you which is which anymore because I lost my email and I didn't print out the notes. So that's it for me. I greatly appreciate you guys. You have a good one.